delivering quality education, expanding access to learning, serving learners' learning needs, tackling challenges of the present time, supporting every learner's dream, reaching young Tagumeños where they are today. From the music capital of the Philippines, advancing in the challenge of distance learning. Bringing you quality education straight to your home. Plug yourself in. This is DepEd TV. Tara na!
Hello, senior high school students! Welcome back in today's episode of Lantaw Compre, a television-based instruction of DepEd Division of Tagum City. I am your teacher, Agnes Marian F. Alolor, and I will be here to help you acquire the knowledge and skills in the world of electronic products assembly and servicing. Is your learning material ready? How about your pen and your paper? Great! Let's begin a fun and experience meaningful learning together. For this lesson, you are expected to explain flyback theories and identify the different types of flyback transformer. How well do you know about electronics? Let's try to find out by answering the following questions. Are you now ready? Let's go! Choose the letter that bears the correct answer. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Do not leave an item unanswered. You have 5 seconds every item to answer. Did I make myself clear? If so, let's start. Number 1. What electronic device is designed to generate high voltage sawtooth signals at a relatively high frequency? A. Flyback transformer. B. Chopper transformer. C. Horizontal drive transformer. D. Power transformer. The correct answer is flyback transformer. Number 2. What is the symptom in the screen of a television receiver if the flyback transformer is not producing high voltage? A. Dark screen. B. Retracing line on screen. C. Black and white video. D. Thin horizontal line. The correct answer is letter A. Dark screen. Number 3. Which of the following defect is an indication of a shorted primary winding of a flyback transformer? A. Blown AC fuse. B. TV set is still in operation. C. Raster becomes snowy. D. Insufficient width of raster. The correct answer is letter A. Blown AC fuse. Number 4. Which statement best describes the absence of 24 volts DC in a vertical section? A. television screen turns to dark. B. Thin horizontal line is observed on the screen. C. Retracing lines are observed on the screen. D. Too much brightness is observed on the screen. The correct answer is letter B. Thin horizontal line is observed on the screen. Number 5. What is the required supply voltage of CRT heating filament? A. 1 to 3 volts. B. 3 to 6 volts. C. 6 to 9 volts. D. 9 to 12 volts. The correct answer is letter B. 3 to 6 volts. Good job, class! I know you can do it! Welcome once again to Electronic Product Assembly and Servicing NC2, Operating Principles of Flyback High Voltage section. Refer to this illustration. Give the brief description of two transformers. Write your answers on your Epas notebook. Flyback theories. Do you have any idea what image is this? This is a flyback transformer, also called line output transformer. This is a special type of electrical transformer. It was initially designed to generate high voltage sawtooth signals at a relatively high frequency. A flyback transformer is a coupled inductor with a gap core. During each cycle, when the input voltage is applied to the primary winding, energy is stored in the gap of the core. It is then transferred to the secondary winding to provide energy to the load. Do you know why it is called a flyback transformer? It is because the primary winding uses a relatively low voltage sawtooth wave. The wave gets strengthened first and then gets switched off abruptly. This causes the beam to fly back from right to left on the display. On your screen, it shows the flyback transformer internal diagram. Moreover, there are two types of flyback transformer: the DC flyback transformer and the AC flyback transformer. DC flyback transformer is a low to the mid-power device that supports multiple outputs and is designed to transfer power from the input to the output during off time. While AC flybacks, before the days of the silicon diode, were the only high voltage rectifiers available with big thermionic tubes. Now, embedding a vacuum diode in a transformer isn't really practical. So, the diode was kept external from the transformer. Luckily for us, that means the flyback outputted AC rather than DC. Did you follow, class? Good! This time, let us discuss the different parts of flyback transformer by matching the words and the pictures being referred to. You will be given 3 minutes to answer. Number 1. Primary winding is driven by a switch from a DC supply. When the switch is turned on, the primary inductance causes the current to build up in a ramp. When the switch is turned off, the current in the primary falls to zero. It refers to letter D. Did you got it right? Number 2. Secondary winding is the coil that delivers the energy at the transformed or changed voltage to the load. Usually, these two coils are subdivided into several coils in order to reduce the creation of flux. It refers to letter E. Number 3. Anode cap is a device that seals and protects the critical connections between an anode and a lead wire. Anode caps also provide stress relief, electrical insulations, and water or moisture proofing at the lead wire exit point. The correct answer is letter A. Number 4. Anode clip is usually a metal clip inside the cap, which attaches to the inner rim of the anode glass socket. The cap usually has a thin layer of silicone glue, which provides further insulation and secures it in place. The correct answer is letter B. Number 5. High voltage anode cable is an assembly for connecting to a CRT anode cup with a high voltage conductor consisting of a metal wire covered by resilient insulation. The correct answer is letter C. Number 6. Focus control adjusts the focus voltage used to focus the picture. It fine-tunes the spot size at the screen of a cathode ray tube to give the sharpest possible image. The correct answer is letter J. Number 7. Screen control adjusts the screen voltage. The screen voltage behaves as brightness control, and therefore, whenever you find the screen is dark, especially after replacing the flyback and fine-tuning the remote brightness control button, then consider adjusting this knob a little and see if the brightness increases. It is shown in letter I. Number 8. Flyback divider is a device that many monitor repairers use to modify it into the existing 14 and 15 inches CRT monitor to solve the monitor blur problem. The correct answer is letter H. Number 9. Internal capacitor is used to improve the picture quality. The correct answer is letter G. Number 10. Dynamic focus capacitor supplies the dynamic focus voltage to a cathode ray tube. Thus, it is possible to produce a device of compact structure and to generate a satisfactory dynamic focus voltage. The correct answer is letter K. Number 11. Flyback transformer pins. Mostly, TV and monitor flyback transformers have about 10 pins at the bottom of the flyback. Each of the pins have a purpose or function as a part of a complete circuit. The correct answer is letter F. Congratulations! I know you can do it. Thank you for sharing your ideas. For your task, kindly study flyback transformer pin theories or principles. and answer assessment on page 16 of your module on a separate sheet of paper. We will be collecting all your answer sheets by the end of the week. Should you have questions or clarifications, do not hesitate to communicate with us. Always bear in mind that you are not alone. And that concludes our lesson for today. See you again in the next episode of Lantaw Compre School on Air through Television. I am your teacher broadcaster, Agnes Marian F. Villalor. Allow me to leave you this message. Education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. Keep safe, everyone!